Hello everyone, and welcome to your second royal reading of today, a Thursday here at MadWorldTarot. I still have the rather fun Housewives Tarot on the tarot table. We're looking now at a desperate housewife, Meghan Markle. What is going on with her? Some people are saying she looks like either she's been on a bender, like a 3-day binge with her substance of choice. That's what some people are speculating. Other people are saying she's losing her mind. She's literally going around the bend. And they say this from their own personal experience with people who have manic episodes, whether they themselves or people in their very close world. So we're going to have a little look, and I have to state at the outset, I'm not a mental health expert. I'm not diagnosing. I am purely doing a tarot reading for fun and entertainment, or just my opinion or speculation here. I'm just reading energy, and there is of course a disclaimer in the box below. I'm going to do a Celtic cross and look at how she's doing. She looked pretty bad in that Instagram reel or story or whatever it was that she put out announcing the name change of American Riviera Orchard from American Riviera Orchard to As Ever. She looked a bit manic. Not my expert opinion, just me giving a personal opinion. And she looked pretty stressed, panicked. She looked, let's say she looked a bit rough with that new announcement. Ace of Wands would be that new announcement. Trying to be all excited and all coy and all girly and giggle and whisper, but we know that a whisper can also be a shout if you're on the wrong side of Meghan Markle that particular day. So when she whispers now, my blood runs cold, and we're having a lot of whispers lately, now that we're getting real insight into her, now that she's revealing herself on Instagram. Those whispers I personally find rather chilling, and I wouldn't like to be an employee. I wouldn't like to be a child around that either, or a partner, a spouse. My opinion, or my opinion. Celtic cross coming up with the Housewives Tarot, and let's see how she's doing. Is she heading for some kind of a breakdown? Is she in the middle of one, or is she fine? She's just doing brilliantly. The tarot will hopefully tell us what is going on. And of course there are children allegedly in the home, which is concerning. If she is having a bit of a moment, yeah, there we go. So even if we get lovely cards in the actual Celtic cross, they're all sitting on top of the Nine of Swords, which is the card of stress and anxiety and sleepless nights and black circles under her eyes and looking a bit frantic, sounding a bit frantic. There it is, Nine of Swords. It's interesting that there are some very sharp knives in this Nine of Swords, and she's allegedly merching that fierce looking knife that she was cutting strawberries into hearts with. It has been claimed by the brand in question, somebody who had something to do with the wedding food all those years ago. And she also seems to be merching her house cutlery in on her new Instagram page. So there it goes, a bit of merching in there, but a bit crazy as well. And I use that term in a descriptive way and not a diagnostic way, but scary. And also reminds me that allegedly she gave a gift of knives to Catherine for Christmas, a joke present. Ha ha ha. Here, let me give you some very sharp knives for a present. I think I read on that a long time ago and got quite a scary reading out of that. So let's see situation Meghan Markle finds herself in right now. We've got the Five of Cups in reverse. This is just calamity, woe, self-pity. Look at all the spilled cups there. Lots of sobbing on the floor in that energy. Lots of regret, lots of recriminations, lots of tears, floods and floods of tears. Possibly also lots of substances, because cups always have the energy of substances in them, particularly when in the reverse. Can be alcohol, it can be pharmaceuticals, anything legal, not so legal, any of that is represented by cups in tarot. So bad energy. What's the problem? And the problem is the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, which showed up very prominently in the previous reading about Netflix and their feelings about this fiasco of the rebrand to As Ever, not ever possibly, and money. Big money troubles with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Debt, possibly even. It's a card that indicates big debt. I don't know if there's outstanding amounts owed on Mudslide Mansion, maybe borrowed money from people, maybe just hasn't made enough money for Netflix. I don't know what. There's been speculation that they have some kind of agreement about the merch that's going to be sold at one of those pop-up shops in the malls in the US in the next few weeks, and she's got to earn, almost like earning out in advance. It's that kind of energy around it, or that kind of description, that she's not going to be able to do it. And then what? If she can't make this work, if she can't earn the big bucks, then what? So big financial pressure. That's massive amount of financial pressure. What's going on behind the scenes? Behind the scenes, where did that come from? Is there some self-medication or some actual medication? What's going on? What's hidden from us? What's down in there? We got the Star. Oh, I'm still a star. It's amazingly deluded energy that's coming through that Star card in this little Housewives Tarot. And it's the Star is hope and faith and self-belief, and if I just keep trying, it'll all come right in the end, and they'll all love me, they'll all adore me. But it's got Norma Desmond energy, that Star. That really is screaming Norma Desmond to me. It's just a deluded level of faith and hope and optimism that's coming off there, that she's still the star and everybody's going to swoon when they see her series finally, and go and look on Instagram and see all the lovely things she has for sale on her website and all the rest of it. I think she at this point is the only one that's buying it. And maybe there's a little voice that's saying because it's down there in the subconscious place in the reading. It's down there where you project and you tell yourself stories about your life, and you don't really face the truth of your life, and that's why it's down there in the dungeon, basically. That's my opinion. Anyway, what's her goal? What's she kind of focused on right now? Well, we've seen what she's focused on. Oh, I'm busy. I'm working. Busy. Ace of Pentacles, hard at work. Busy with Instagram, busy with getting a new name, and not so busy filing trademark application or checking domain names and things like that before I just announced on Instagram that this is who I am now, and forget all that American Riviera Orchard stuff. But I'm so busy. I don't know if she's busy actually getting stock, or mailing lists and online shopping and all that kind of stuff. But I'm busy. I'm so busy. It has a bit, in my opinion, it has a bit of a manic energy, that busy, like the Star as well. I say that because of Nine of Swords sitting underneath all of these cards. How have the last 6 weeks or so been? We've had the disaster. Well, 2025 written in the sand, and it was her big moment. She was launching all of this, and then came the disaster tourism and all the nasty articles about her being a bully, allegedly, and all of that stuff. And now this rebrand. How's it been? Page of Pentacles in reverse. She's not handling the business side of things. That's Page of Pentacles. Contracts, negotiations, deals, money, being careful about things, keeping records of stuff, having her head on right when she's going into meetings, and doing her due diligence and stuff like that. There's none of that. Page of Pentacles in reverse, which is how it can come to be that she decided she was going to be as ever and didn't bother to really follow up with the rest of the people who call themselves as ever. So that kind of energy is a bit chaotic for me. Maybe also not having the necessary resources, Page of Pentacles in reverse, to do all of this stuff, the right business advice, the money to buy stuff, unless Netflix has bankrolled the whole affair and Meghan has to earn back that money. I'm getting strong idea that she owes Netflix money, which is interesting. How is she going to go in the next few weeks up to the launch of her show, the streaming of her show, and the launch of this pop-up shop in these 2 malls in the United States? How's she going to do? 3 of Cups, parting, celebrating. It's a substance card. She could take to the booze or the whatever it is out of a sense of, oh, well, it's all okay and I'm celebrating early. But also just out of, this is how I'm going to survive the next few weeks. The stress of the next few weeks is I'm just going to crack open a bottle of bubbly when I wake up in the morning. I'm not saying that's what she does, but there was a very generous glass of champagne or sparkling wine, shall we say, on her breakfast table with all those... with the honey drizzled croissant and all the rest of it. Interesting that those cups feature a young child in them as well. Doesn't that make you a little bit disturbed? I know it makes me a little bit disturbed. How does she see herself right now? We're looking mental. Oh, so burdened. Oh, so busy. It's all on my shoulders. I get this energy quite a lot at the moment with both of them actually. But her in particular, the financial burden is all on me. I've got to do this all myself. Nobody's helping me. Nobody's giving me good advice. Well, only because you don't listen to good advice when you get it. I'm the one having to do all the sweeping and cleaning and mopping and scrubbing and busy. And it's onerous. But I'm going to power through this. I'm getting that kind of self-talk of I can do it. It's fine. I'll manage. I'm brilliant. I am a star. They'll soon all see what a star I am. Pressure for her coming from outside. That Knight of Cups in reverse. Giving me again the cups. Yeah. So some of that in that card, and the celebration and wooing and sort of enchantment in that Knight of Cups, usually, traditionally, and you can see it there. The handsome stranger has come along to, proposition, but it's in reverse. So again, feeling unloved, not getting the support from particularly male figures around her. That could be Harry. Where's the has-been? Disappeared. He did hand her the phone and say it's recording, allegedly. With her, we always have to say allegedly because we don't know what's actually true or not. But not feeling supported by the men in her life. That's what's coming through for me there. But all these men who should be cheering her on and cracking open the bubbles while she does the hard work. They should at least be topping up her drink or whatever. I'm being snarky. Where are they? They've gone. So hopes and fears for our girl in Montecito. Very worried Knight of Wands in reverse, worried that this is going to crash and burn. There is the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is a sort of dynamic energy, busy doing, traveling, popular, impulsive energy. It's in reverse that she's worried that there's going to be no staying power to this. It's going to be flash in a pan. That's Knight of Wands in reverse. It's that fire energy, but without any lasting effect. So it's going to be a one-hit wonder. We're all going to be amazed when we finally see the displays in these pop-up stores. And oh my word, she's actually done it. And there it is. And then we'll move on to something else. She can't sustain engagement and interest. That's what she's worried about. We are really talking about her mental health and not her brand or her rebranding. But of course, the two seem to be very entwined. So is she heading for some kind of breakdown, or is she going to be okay and emerge from this better and stronger and healthier and wiser and all that stuff. How's it going to go ultimately for her? Ooh, okay, that's not good. Because you can see from the devil, you can see vice and the various substances which could be addictive, could be dangerous. I don't think that she's going to succumb to eating a chocolate cake, a devil's food cake perhaps. I don't think that's her particular poison. But the devil is the card of addiction, the card of toxicity. So whatever issues she has, and I personally speculate that she does have quite serious issues around substances, whether actual prescription substances or whether just, oh, let's have another glass of an evening, or whether more serious substances like that. It's going to escalate. According to this card, the devil is that toxic energy, is that addictive energy. It could become all-consuming. Whatever, if she's on a bender, as some people speculate, if she's going around the bend, as some people speculate, it's going to get worse. She's going to, it looks like, have that extra glass of whatever in the evening, the 3 cups rather than the 1 or 2 cups, let's just say that. And then we get the major arcana kicking in, which looks like the brand is going to be a disaster. And there we go. That's a disturbing card in this context particularly. So that's it for today. Thank you for watching. I'll see you again tomorrow, hopefully. And until then, take care and goodbye.